podcast.
All right, so let's go with this question to everybody. Is blood always thicker than water?
No. Not necessarily, no.
Okay. Why I asked that is because 50 Cent gives no fucks.
OMG. 50?
Gives no fucks about my son Marquise.
Oh my goodness.
So after Marquise went online,
he did a whole video, didn't he?
Yeah. Choke no joke, and said 6,700 is just not enough for child support.
On 50's defence, he is a grown man now. So why are you here complaining about child support? You're not a child anymore. You're like 27 or something now. Why is he still complaining?
25.
Relax. Yeah, okay, 25. I'll give him that.
You're over 18.
But you're my guy.
Over 18.
Get a job.
6,000 ain't enough.
Yeah.
However, to play the other side of it, obviously he's not living the lifestyle that his dad lives, so I can understand where he has a certain gripe about it. Like, you know what, I'm still your son, I'm still your blood, so why can I not? Okay, fair enough, and you and my mum ain't together no more, but can I not live lavish like how you're living? If that's my son, I'm gonna bring him in.
Yeah.
Okay, but on the flip side of the flip side,
Yeah, I'm about to flip it again.
here we go. We're in the pancake industry now.
Literally.
50 Cent could be like, little, what have you done to this luxury lifestyle? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, realistically, like if my pops is 50 Cent and him and my mom ain't together, I'd be like, yo, pops, I'm trying to go college or whatever, but at the same time, I would love to be in the industry. Can I don't have to be in front of the camera, but can I like, I don't know, be part of your marketing team? Or,
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's going about it the wrong way.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
That bit, because it's this entitledness. Because 50 Cent is your dad.
Hello.
You now feel like you deserve to have this lavish lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yep.
When was the last time you called your dad? When was the last time you saw?
Right.
We don't know
the ins and outs.
Yeah, so you've probably been sitting there, been a bit jealous, watching his Instagram post, and said, "Well, no, $6,000 ain't enough."
And you know the wickedest thing is?
$6,000's more than
because he's
enough.
got a brother.
Rings.
He's got a brother, isn't he?
Yeah,
Younger brother.
yeah.
Living.
And the brother's
Living.
close with 50.
Living
like
his
jeans
life.
on his pocket.
But apparently there's a bit of colorism going on. Like this happened, this is like from last year. Because he's been coming out, in and out, saying his little piece.
Yeah.
And apparently it was just a thing of, obviously the other son is lighter skin and he's darker skin. So he feels like he's been put aside because he's dark skin, basically.
But he's come across
he
a
was
reach.
there
That's a reach,
first.
but-
It's a real issue in some households, but we don't know the ins and outs, right?
He's just upset.
For me, it's kind of like, you know what your dad's like. You know 50 is a
Petty.
top troll. You know on Insta, he don't play. He will bury anybody.
So first of all, I want to say,
Put yourself out
I
there.
want to say this before I continue, is that I advocate a father and son's relationship.
100.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Be having a son of my own. I know what that bond is like. I know how important
It is.
my son is to me and how much I'm important to my son.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of things, I feel like when I've seen a lot of the footage online with Marquis speaking, there's a place of indoctrination from his mum.
Do you reckon? Possibly.
So I did
she
little
felt
digging as well.
entitled.
I had a look into it, and so obviously 50 and Marquis' mum got together young.
Yeah, before he was 50.
he was famous.
Yeah. When he was a prison guard, no?
Apparently so. So she mentioned that obviously when he had no money and he was just running around, she was his support, which is good, which is fine.
Yeah.
What she mentioned is that she left him. I was like, okay, you left 50. That's interesting. So you left him and he became famous. Cool. All right, cool. You didn't pre that properly.
Nah.
Right? And
Nah, she didn't.
Accountability.
and then when 50 was making some money, he was paying her 25 grand a month, right? And bought her a house. Because what happened was 50 was living, remember when 50 Cent was living in
Holyfield's house, no?
Mike Tyson's yard.
Tyson's, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He does speak about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was they were on the phone, which is what I don't like is the tackiness with everything being online. But anyway, that information's out there, so I'm ready.
It is out there. It's public information.
You spill your tea, I'll sip it.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, go on.
Right?
I
Sip,
like
sip.
that one.
So
Drizzy, please, that you don't sip
don't
too.
do that.
What?
Don't do that.
He
Don't
did
do
it
If you
like
spill
that
your
one.
tea,
Herbal
I'll
help.
sip it.
Herbal tea. Herbal tea.
That sounded a
PG
bit mad,
tip,
didn't it?
I mean, I see you trying to do it. But,
just mine.
okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, we'll run with it. We'll run with it. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Right? So she took him to court because she wanted more.
Hello.
Oh my God, it went left.
And it went left.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when you go
Oh,
left,
she should have
Yeah.
she
This
should have
is
humbled
50.
her skin.
you go left and you go,
Yeah.
oh, hold on, how did I end up
How did
here?
I
There's
should
no
have
more
took a
right
right.
turns. Yeah, there's no more right turns. That left took you just
You went
straight back.
exhausted.
And the,
all of them.
and the judge went, okay, well, hold on a minute. Wait, because apparently what 50 Cent was doing was just giving her a budget that would be more than enough.
Yeah, what, 20 something over
25
20
grand and a house.
A month.
A month.
A month.
This is why I say I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing nothing. And this guy's energy
Yeah.
is coming from a hurt, bitter place.
Coming from the mum, innit?
So don't say 6 grand ain't enough because ask your mum where that 25 grand a month
Yeah.
went.
I
Like,
think
that
where
part
was the,
there-
where was
that
the
part
let me
there-
put this aside.
Yes.
So when he gets to a certain age,
That
he
part.
can now.
Yeah.
Oh,
be
where was that?
comfortable.
But where's
Be
that
comfortable.
energy you got for your dad towards your mum?
Yeah.
Because your mum fumbled the bag.
But the mum said,
twice.
yeah, he should be mad at the
Twice.
mum. I'm done.
Man's dreams just didn't get activated as quickly as you wanted it to, so you left him.
Okay, but let me play the other side as well
for
because
it.
somewhere the dynamics and the relationship between him and his son has gone left as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
So
yeah,
regardless whether it's the mum or whoever played the part, it's still 50's responsibility to make sure he maintains a certain relationship with his son.
True.
That the breakdown could have happened from when he was young, from when him and the mum were disputing. So maybe he did lack actually creating a connection with his son, because regardless whether your son lives with his mum or not, most sons, they look at their dads like kings.
Yeah.
True.
Somewhere there's a disconnect.
Yeah.
Somewhere he just didn't give a fuck.
Like, I don't want to. What I don't want to do right
But
now
it's
is just
speculation,
go,
guys.
It's 50 is a saint. I
Of
don't want
course,
to do
right.
that.
This
I don't
is
want
what,
to do
right.
that.
And I feel like that's what
We
the
know
internet's
better.
doing
We know
though.
better.
They're
We
quick
know
to
better.
joke on the guy.
But what I'm looking at is
Say little you, but he's not.
what I'm looking at is
25.
there was a point where I saw Marquise in a lot of 50 Cent's videos when he was young. True.
Okay.
There's a conversation where 50 had with his son about starting his own business.
Okay.
And saying, okay, you like all these sneakers that I'm buying you, because the mum said he needed to have so many odd trainers. I can't remember how many pairs, and I don't want to exaggerate it, but he needed plenty of pairs of sneakers. And 50 said, you don't need that many pairs of sneakers. I grew up with nothing.
Yeah.
And we know 50 Cent's story,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was like, all right, cool. If you like all these sneakers, then
Let me show you.
listen, me pattern you up. Start buying these sneakers and reselling them and
Yeah.
setting up your company and boom, boom, boom.
Wicked.
Tutu's mum, I forgot her name actually.
Doesn't
Shaniqua.
matter.
They always say, why are they Shaniquas? It's a sneaker.
You sure it's not brandy?
Hold on. Yeah,
Hennessy.
yeah, one of them.
Not the brand.
Right. She said, okay, she heard the information, said, oh, I want to start my own business.
Okay.
And kind of put herself in front
On
of
top
the
of- yeah.
situation.
So she spent the bread on her own team.
So she's tried, like, I can see there's a conflict. And obviously, this is the thing. We've all been in relationships and we know how it can be difficult when you and your significant other are not on the same page.
100.
It can affect,
Yeah.
things.
The dynamics,
children.
everything. Yeah.
course.
It can affect the dynamics. And so I'm again, 50 Cent is now at a certain point in Marquise's life becoming 50 Cent. He's becoming the person we hear in the music.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be at home all the time. He's going to be running around. He's going to be on tour. He's going to be doing this. But there's nothing that I've looked at or researched to tell me that 50 Cent didn't provide.
There's a certain type of resentment, levels of
Yeah.
resentment going on.
100%.
Yeah.
And the entitlement is terrible.
It's the entitlement for me.
Because he's on live with Choke No Joke, and Choke No Joke saying the money $6,700 is enough. I can live on that. He's like, you can
what
live
I'm
on that. He said,
saying.
yes,
Yeah.
I can. Yes, I
Most
can.
people
But
can.
this is where we have to take into consideration, even though he had his son before he actually blew up, unfortunately, the generation that are born into wealth or they see their parents into wealth don't know the struggle. They don't understand it. They don't even want
Yeah,
to
they
be
don't.
honest with ya.
Yeah.
They don't
Do you know
even
what I
how
mean?
money comes about.
It's a whole
Yeah,
different
it's just
thing.
there.
So even though we say 50 had a different upbringing and he's trying to show his son don't care. His son knows what he knows. He sees dad living lavish and feels like he ought to as well. But then also the fact that he doesn't see $6.5 grand as a lot of money shows that
Says a lot.
he's never right. Shows the mentality.
So check it. My dynamics with my son. He's 8 years old. He has quite a lot of things. He's he's provided for, and because he's an only boy,
the only.
me and his mum
lovely.
he gets what he wants really.
That's nice.
But even I take things away from him because I feel like it's important for you to know that that's just not given. And
Keep him grounded.
Yeah.
sometimes it gets to a point where he's looking at me like, oh, rah, this is mine. I said, no, it's mine. Everything here in this house belongs to me, and I provide you with what you have.
And it's funny you said he's 8 as well. Not funny, but it's actually key that you said he's 8 because that is kind of like a pivotal point for most children, but especially a young man as well, because that is when the entitlement will seep in.
You can see I can see it in my own son where he thinks everything is just calm because he's grown up calm.
Yeah,
I think that's you saying that. I don't even think it's just that. Like, it's a generation thing right now. They're all just entitled. They don't understand that money I don't just tap my card and this magical card just has unlimited money on it.
Facts, right?
I've had my daughter who's 5 tell me about, no, that's my pad. Why did you buy it with your money? Are you working? No. Okay.
Right.
Flashbacks of your own
Listen,
parents.
I'm telling you, my kids.
It's that moment of having to go, let me humble you a little bit.
Yes.
Actually, you can't have that today.
But the
because
big piece of noise that they would
make it. I don't mind.
So my son's birthday was end of August. He got an Oculus which cost £400. He's got an
I
Xbox.
got my daughter that for Christmas.
Right? And I took everything away. When he started chatting way too much. And one day he was with me and I'm saying, you're talking too much for your own liking. I took everything away from him for 2 weeks. And his whole attitude changed in...
Of course, instant.
That's a long time.
It's instant though. It's instant.
And Drizzy, the thing about it is, Drizz, he came, like halfway through that fortnight, he was like, Dad.
Yeah, of course.
It's
the soft life now.
Oh, goodness
a part of me was like,
crazy.
Do you know what though? If I give in, then he's gonna take me for an idiot. He's gonna take me for
follow it through.
Idiot, take that.
Yeah, if I don't follow it through, he's gonna definitely think, Dad's any done. So 2 weeks was 2 weeks. So now when I say to him, sometimes when he catches up, I'm like, oh, yeah, remember. And he's like, all right, Dad, actually,
Remember that fortnight we don't talk about the game.
I respect it.
But can I say though? Go on.
No, please go ahead.
No, I think I respect the tactics, but I feel just because he's skin wise is a bit on the light side, right? Like
he's bright.
He can hang with me. Like me and he could walk road and people are like, oh look, that's a nice father and son combination. I feel like you might be taking that into account with a punishment. Do you know what I'm saying? Just because.
Do you know what?
I don't know. If I'm wrong, let me know. But
the man there, I'll go to Uncle Trizzy's house then. Yeah, it's cool. I'll follow
I'm
you.
like, Shy, just what you need? I got a PS5 there, I got a PS4 there. What you need? I got Disney Plus, I got Netflix. What you need? What you need, pimping? It's like, you're safe over this side, right? We got to keep together because we be getting it hard over here.
Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm done.
That is Black History up there. Really be highlighting the black. They're like, boy, if you can't play hide and seek by turning the lights off, you how black are you? I'll be like, hey. But anyway,
and I forgot. Obviously, right. So let's deal with who 50 Cent is now. This is not any recording artist, rapper, whatever you want to call him.
He's a businessman now, entrepreneur.
And
It's one of the biggest.
But the fact of the matter is, he's been through a lot.
Yes.
He's been through a lot.
I respect it.
So he's gone through several scenarios in his life where life probably flashed past him in some sort of way. So he's looking at his future and saying, well, I've got to solidify my future. And if I have children, they need to know that it's just not given. They need to know that you have to work for something. And if you're going to get something, I can help you. But you're going to have to understand what it is that to receive money. You can't just be giving money. Oh, my dad's famous. Yeah, you're right. Your dad's famous. Your dad's famous. You ain't. There's nothing to do with you. You see what I'm saying? And do you remember the story of how he took pictures with Supreme's son? Right, so...
No,
I can't remember how many years back, but he...
But set up for the people. So let the people know who's Supreme. We don't talk about the brand Supreme.
Okay.
But we're talking about 50 Cent's arch nemesis.
Yeah.
And his son was so bitter towards his own father that he went and took pictures with his father's arch rival.
Wow.
That's like his son pulling up and taking pictures of Ja Rule in the middle of Ja Rule.
What would I do without you?
Yeah.
He
It was mad. And I'm like, if there's one person that doesn't forget stuff, it's 50 Cent. That's going to come back and bite you.
Apparently, he didn't know it was Supreme's son.
Yeah, okay.
But my thing is as well, in the video that I watched, there was a situation where they were in a jewelry store and 50 Cent went into the jewelry store and happened to come across Marquise. Pause. Right? And Marquise was pawning or trying to get rid of some chains, and 50 Cent is pulled up on him and he's in shock because he's gone, oh gosh, imagine you look at somebody that looks like you. You're like, oh wow. Oh damn, okay, cool. Marquise has done this. So what, like, why are you standing over me? Why, what, like...
Oh, bare attitude. Spicy.
Bare spiciness.
Yeah.
That's
That's the Marjay, innit?
That
You're
bare
right,
spice.
Yeah.
That could have been, that moment right there could have been a conversation you had with your pops.
Yeah.
And you would have just said
Been
to your
real.
friend, bro, sorry, man, but Dad said I got to move out of him in Calabasas, like tomorrow. And your whole life would have changed. But instead, you want to look like the big man in front of your brethren.
Right, them
and
ones
you
there.
you forgot about yourself being in a shop pawning jewelry. And your pops is cake. Your pops, it's coincidental or whatever, but it happened for a reason.
That
Your
part.
pops could have just given you an olive branch and everything could have been cool.
And now you're on TMZ. The latest is he's on TMZ saying he does want to have a conversation with your dad. I do want to have a conversation
So
with my
why
dad.
take it on social?
But
So
but
you've
this
got
is
Mark.
what I'm saying. And then even me, I'm thinking now, okay, cool. Now you want to have a conversation with him. How does even 50 Cent go about that without
Yeah.
Do you
it
know
looking
one thing I love about 50 though? He's so petty.
petty?
I love it.
I love
He
pettiness.
is so,
I couldn't deal with
Yo,
it.
I
He was
love
like-
it.
If he was,
I love
listen,
Are you petty? Are you petty?
you have to draw it out of me for real.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
takes a minute. I'm very kind.
Yeah.
I'm very kind.
I'm petty, I'm provoked.
Don't
Don't have to do much.
Mate,
and I'm gonna be
listen.
petty. So
This
I
is regularly
get it.
on
The
petty.
person- obviously, when it's deserved, like I don't just go around being petty.
No, of course.
No.
Yeah, I like how he is. So this will be really interesting because I know he's sitting there going, "Oh, you want to talk to me? huh?
Yeah, now you want to talk
No
to me.
problem, son. Come home. Let's talk."
Well, the thing is,
But
he's
he's
not
gonna have to
realising.
go through it.
50's looking at him like a big man now. He's not looking at him
He
thinking
is
this
a
my
big
little.
man.
He's a big
25.
man. So he's looking boy. Big
Why are we
man on
talking
big
about
man.
child support at 20? Why are you talking about child support
And
at
that's
25
what he
years old?
said though, when he was laying in the bath drinking with
And
the bubbles.
the mad thing is, 50 could have
I love
flipped
him.
that whole child support money and added another 10K on it and said to him, right, you can work for me
Yep.
and I'm going to give you a 16K a month salary.
you
You
go.
can work for
Listen,
me.
look at that.
What's better than working for your pops?
I would be the
Absolutely.
secretary.
16K a month? I mean, I'm just throwing a number out there, but like,
Exactly.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
would be, yes. What you want me to do? You want me to be the water boy? I'll be the water boy.
You know what I'm saying? Your dad.
What do you
this
want?
16K a
What do you,
month.
what do you want?
What do you need? This is how mad it is. Marquise has missed out on his dad being involved with his dad being a music artist.
Yeah.
He's missed out on his dad being in the fashion game with G
Yeah,
Unit clothing.
yeah.
He's missed out on his dad being a movie star. And now your dad is running stars.
And the alcohol.
It's the G Unit TV show, the TV channel.
And Snoop Doggy Dogg's got a blunt roller that he pays 30 grand, 40 grand a month.
right. And you're there
A blunt
being
roller?
Yep.
What someone?
Well, I don't understand. Wait.
Someone rolls his
Wait.
blunts
Yeah.
for 30.
On demand.
On demand.
Snoop
How
be like,
much a
yo,
month?
I need a roll. I need
You
one right
can't
now.
roll with your fingers?
And Marquis is
But he's got
struggling.
enough money to say,
No.
you're gonna
You know
roll.
what? That part, I can't. The injustice. the pure injustice. No. There's people starving out here, Reem. And you're paying someone 30 grand to roll
Tell
your blood?
Biden. People are
Are you
there
kidding me?
Snoop Dogg.
But the blunt roller's got a life to live as well.
Thank you.
At least he's getting paid. That's a skill. That's a skill.
Don't mess up my team. Talking about people need food. Okay, feed them.
You know, that's what my
Man.
son says. When I say don't waste
I
food,
know,
yeah,
I
because
hate
of starving people,
My
he goes, go and give it to them then,
Yeah,
mum.
my
Cool.
son's so sarcastic as well.
Why?
What, you going to ship
What
it
do
over?
you mean? Yeah.
There got to be some mean blunts that's rolling, man.
It better be.
It's Snoop though.
Snoop though.
That's
Said I'm gonna
wild.
learn
But
that.
Snoop's
But
giving
he's probably
someone
got
a
arthritis
career
now
right
from
there.
rolling so many throughout his years.
30K
Imagine you got a Donny rolling on Retainer,
When
just rolling.
Easter comes round, my man's like, I've made 90k for the year already.
Calm.
Mate, he must have someone that pours his drinks for him too.
Calmly.
Can we move on? Because I'm getting a bit upset now.
I am.
Like, I really just clocked. I just clocked what I said. Man gets to Easter and he's already got 90k.
He's up. He's up. at Easter.
90k by
Yeah.
Easter.
there?
Bro. You know what I'm saying?
All right, intermission period, Fast Food Podcast.
I appreciate that. Perfect timing.
Shout out to Tyler David. This one's called Lemonade. Check
Limeonade.
it out. Limeonade.
I go by the name of Morgan Heights, Trimmer, who's got the keys to my bimmer, Drizzy, Saka Freckles. We are back for a brand new season 5 of the Fast Food Podcast. Remember, it is available on all DSPs, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Google Podcasts. Visual episodes are available on our YouTube channel. That is Fast Food Podcast TV. Peace.
Peace.
The Fast Food Podcast.